Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Railway Empire. We're going to continue our run here in, I guess this is the second chapter, I believe, which is technically back in time from the first chapter. I guess the first chapter is just kind of showing you how things could be, and then you're going to go back in time and kind of build up from there, from east to west across the United States here. I didn't change anything since the last episode, but somehow now the rail line is working again between Nolan and Breeding. So maybe something just hadn't locked in yet, weirdly. I don't know. It's working now. So we got all that going, and I'm happy with that. Let's see, what else did we need to do? So we're at least going to have a way to get milk back home. We probably still need to get the Thomas breeding train as well between Baltimore and Washington. Possibly even New York, but I don't know how we're going to do that right this second. I'm more concerned about Baltimore and Washington, to be honest. So we might do another train for that right away. It's not cheap, but it helps things, I think. So I'll go from there to there to there. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's go. I think it might be actually time to go ahead and get a second line between Washington and Baltimore. It's going to be pretty important to get just stuff rolling through here. So let's go here, expand it, 60,000 bucks. I mean, we're spending all of our money right now, but I think in the grand scheme of things, it's going to be okay. We're going to delete that. We're going to construct track between here and here. And then we're going to set up the signals. So we want this to be that way. And this to be that way. I'm assuming we need to put it on both ends, maybe? Okay. Hopefully that takes care of stuff between Baltimore and Washington. Washington and Baltimore. Washington cannot be reached. Well, apparently it can be because somebody just took off there. Baltimore grows. Oh, you're temporarily stuck. Then temporarily, should we just connect these somehow? Not really what I wanted to do. Alright, then I think we're going to immediately bulldoze that little bit and set up the signals again. Alright, I think that takes care of that. It was just on the wrong side of the track initially, is my guess. So there's no actual crossover. Collins Estate cannot be reached. What? Are you just stuck? Like, what is going on? Alright, so the crossing of the tracks is a little bit weird compared to what it's been in the past. So this is confusing that this is not reachable. But you're not even facing the right direction. Yeah, I don't actually know how to fix that. I have no idea how to fix that. Can we... I wish I could reset you. Because apparently I broke something while I was trying to fix things. And I don't know... Okay, maybe I just need to manage this train. I don't really want to delete the train. You need to go from... Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to delete everything here. Can we tell you to go from Collins Estate... See, you're not gonna... I broke again. How did I break you? I don't understand. I don't understand what I broke. Alright, so there's obviously some elements of this game that still don't make sense to me. New applicant conductor. Yeah, I mean, nice. Surveyor. Market crier. Most possibilities your trains increases mail and passenger volume by 50. Okay. Sure. Let's hire you. Safety. I don't know. We'll hire you. But, okay, I gotta figure this out, obviously. Because I don't understand why it wouldn't be working. Everything looks okay there. Everything looks okay there. Oh, this actually does the double line here. Like, it does it through there. Why does it... And it's doing it through Baltimore. Okay. It just doesn't do it through here. Which is strange. Alright, my guess is that I need to fix something on this side of things. Alright, we're just going to bulldoze bigger sections here, I think. I got to figure something out here. Alright, let's get... I don't think we need 2 lines going all the way up to there, that was the thing. I kind of want... Okay, I want this line... to connect here. I kind of want this line to connect at a, I don't know, different spot almost. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to fix anything. I think they're still stuck. I'm really confused. Alright, we get you connected over here. I mean, while we're chilling, we might as well figure something out over here. Oh, we don't have the money for that. Yeah, I'm confused. What I broke? I have no idea. To me, it looks like everything should work. But why would you be trying to go to New York facing that direction? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. Alright, when in doubt, let's get extreme. We're going to delete some trains, I guess. It's really annoying. But yeah, I don't see another way around it. So, and then we're between Baltimore and New York, we need to delete this one as well, I guess. Okay, and then can we set up a new train that does that? Okay, and you need to go from Collins Estate. See, it's something... This should not be this hard. It should not be this hard to set up a line. If it can get here, there is literally no reason it couldn't get down to here. Those are all... Alright. Okay. Not gonna lie, suddenly annoyed that this does not work the way it should work, in my opinion. I don't see anything wrong with how these are all merging together. I mean, yes, I could see how some signals could help in a few spots, and maybe that's all it is. Okay, let's put some signals down then. This train that stops at this node can be pushed into the switch in front of it. Okay, so I need to remove that, then remove it. So I need the signal to be, I guess, further back. See, that's not the direction I want it to be. I don't like how this is. I don't like how these signals are working right now. It's not what I'm wanting. I don't know what to do. It's not what I want. I mean, presume, yeah. I think it's just the spaghetti mess of tracks that we've got here. It does not like it. Like, how do you have yours set up? You don't even have, okay, you have a signal there. You don't have any signals here. You just got those merging together. Huh. Alright, well maybe I need to upgrade this. What happens if I just get a double line here just from the get-go? Let me bulldoze some stuff here. Bulldoze that. Let's just have you be a double line all the way up to here. This is more of an experiment than anything. And then I guess we'll get this train signal set up so that you know to go that direction. You know to go that direction. And I guess coming out of here, maybe we want it as well. Okay, so that should take care of everything between here and there. Does that mean we can set up a train between here and there? That is step one of learning how this all works. Can we get one to come from Collins Estate? Why would you be stuck and not be able to come to Baltimore? I don't understand. What did I break? I genuinely don't understand. It looks perfect to me the whole way down. I'm obviously missing something. I mean, a supply tower here, I guess, could be useful. It's not the problem, but I'm obviously missing something, and I don't understand what that would be. Baltimore cannot be reached. Okay, so I think we just need to delete more trains, unfortunately. There's something with how... I'm not gonna lie, I was enjoying this game, and now suddenly I am not enjoying it as much. It has suddenly become a bit annoying. Like, do the trains not know how to get onto the other track to turn around? Is that all it is? That's all it is. So trains cannot turn around. So again, that's in my defense, this goes back to how Railroad Corporation works and how it works differently. In Railroad Corporation, these trains will just immediately turn around and go the other direction. Okay. But in this game, they stay on the same side of the track. But why would they do that? I don't understand the logic between making the game work that way. Suddenly I wish I could pause because I want to be able to see stuff. I guess one way we can pause is just do this. Why would they do that? How would you... I mean, here's the thing. When we didn't have this double track thing, they knew how to turn around. But now that we have the double track thing, they don't know how to turn around. Maybe what we have to do is... I mean, do we have to do something like that? It seems a little silly. I don't like that at all. I mean, that might be exactly what we have to do, but I don't like it. Was it just the presence of those things? Were they too close to the... I don't... I don't know if I understand. I don't understand at all. Okay, I guess we're deleting more trains because apparently something is going wrong here and I don't know how to fix it. So you're going to come down to here. And then you're just going to go right past. Why would you do that? Because at least in the other version, they could turn around. Like,
I like to drink wine more than I used to. Anyway, I'm drinking more.
Yeah, I'm not... I'm a little annoyed that I don't understand this. I'm going to put a quick pause on the video. I'm going to go see if I can figure out what in the world is going on. And I will be right back. Alright, I am back. I think I learned how to fix this. Yeah, so in this game, unlike in Railroad Corporation, the trains do have explicit platforms that they have to run on. And so they can only run on, like, once they're set up, they can only run on one platform and they can only go to another platform. They can't just turn around and go to the opposite platform. In other words, if a train comes in on platform 2, which you count from the building out, the train comes in platform 2, it has to leave on platform 2. If it comes in on platform 1, it has to leave on platform 1. So how do we fix this? The way to fix this is a little bit interesting. One thing we have to do is we can kind of come as close as we can here. We've got to do these little crisscrosses here. So we'll get that one. And then from the same side, we'll do a crisscross there. It even has little items there for us to be able to make the crisscross easier. So now a train coming in from the right-hand side here, if we go look at our signals again, a train coming in from the right can cross over to get to the left and vice versa. So that's basically how we fix it to get into the stations. There's a little bit more work to it here in a minute, but that's step one, is to, at each of these stations, basically, as soon as we can, we want to do these little crisscross thingamajiggers. And again, it's got a nice little, makes it a little easier for us once we've actually got that down. So same thing over here. We'll do a little crisscross here. Cool. So crisscrosses in all the stations should solve problem number 1. There is another problem that we're going to run into very quickly here, and we'll take a look at that in just a minute. So we'll get you there. We'll get you there. Cool. And then on the outside, pretty much wherever we can here, we'll crisscross you there. And there. Okay. So now we've got crisscrosses in all of those. I guess we'll do another one over here since we've already got this one set up as well. Although this one's going to be less necessary. Because we're probably not going to be using both platforms coming out of the Collins estate here. Now, so once we've got those set up, the thing with the trains themselves, if we go look at their rail lines, we can see that we actually can tell them which line to use. Now, the fact that they're all gray tells me that we actually can't, I don't think we can change any of this. Let me unpause for a second. Is it unpaused? Let me just make sure nothing can, yeah, nothing's going to be able to fix this one. So this one is broken. I think we have to actually explicitly fix this one, unfortunately, by, frankly, deleting it. And we'll have to reset it up here in a minute. But all the other trains here, okay, this one's an easy one. And we have a new line that we haven't even set up yet. So we should be able to, with this new line, now successfully say, come from Collins Estate down to, like I say, effectively, Washington. So if we come from Collins Estate, we can go to Baltimore, and we can go to Washington. Now, once we've got those all selected, we can come into these, and we can actually change which lines it's coming in on. First or second or whatever. We might as well just use, line 1 for all of these for right now. But as we add more trains, we're going to want to take a look at the utilization on all these and change that up a bit. We could also tell it to wait for full car loads if we wanted to. I don't know if we're going to mess with that just yet. For now, we're just going to let them run. But that should mean that we've got a train coming from, where is it going to come to? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's coming from Collins Estate, and it's going to move along. It's going to cross over to the right-hand side because that's where we told it to cross over. And it should move along here just fine. no issues now that we've got everything set up. Now, we don't actually have the signals set up elsewhere. I think we need to reset the signals probably. But for the most part, everything should be working the way we need it to right now. Yeah, it's going to be running up this right-hand side until it gets to probably Baltimore. Let me just speed up a little bit here. And then as it's coming into Baltimore, my guess is it's going to move over to the left-hand side because we told it we wanted to use line 1. No, it's actually going to... Did I say line 2? Or is it still somehow... Oh, see, the signal here is still... All right, we might have to fix that signal then. Because I think that actually is going to break things. That might have been why our other train never fixed itself. Because we still have signals set up to... that are confusing it here as it comes. Oh, because the signals are set up on the wrong part here. That makes sense. I kind of want to see what you're going to do here. You're going to go into the left side here because we have the signals set up wrong. No problem. We can fix all of that. Yeah, okay. So we can fix all that. It's because of the signal right here, I think, is set up. It's set up at the wrong spot. So we want to remove you. And we'll remove all the signals for a second because we need to set them up in the right spots after each of the places that we've already got kind of laid out. Okay, so that takes care of all that. After the crisscross is when we want to tell it to explicitly tell it to explicitly know which direction to go. So we want this one to go on the right and this one. Okay, so I get what you're saying there. Is it at the other end that we needed to do it? I guess it's at this end because we don't want it to crisscross into the wrong side. I think that solves that. So would it not be the same thing here? We want you to kind of... I'm going to pull it back a little bit. And then... there. I think that takes care of that. And then we want to come out on the other side over here. After the line here, we want it to make sure it's going that direction and that direction. Okay. I think this will take care of everything. Famous last words. So same thing coming over here after we've done all the merge. And there. Okay. And then on the other side, after the merge. Okay. And then again after the merge. So, okay. Let's try that. Unpause. Let's watch this guy now. He should leave on this... It's going to leave on this right-hand side, which is exactly what we want. But he should stay on the right-hand side the whole way up. He is able to turn around here. He's just going to cruise along here. Yeah, looks like we're good. Okay, so that should take care of that. A little bit weird. Again, it's different than the other game that I'm very used to. So, kind of have to get used to this a bit more. I don't know. Let's just increase the power for now and just maybe even something else. Let's do... I don't know. Whatever. Grab some things. So I need to set up some more trains. We got that one going. I still haven't fixed this side over here, right? We still got to fix whatever is happening with Thomas breeding and how to get that plugged in over here. We might want to go not through Nolan breeding, actually. We might want to turn a bit sooner coming from New York. And that actually probably is the really good idea. Another thing that we actually might want to do, I hadn't thought about this, is because Collins Estate's never going to go to Nolan breeding. It doesn't need to go directly to Nolan Breeding. What we could have done is we could have had the line from Collins Estate come along the side here and then merge in a little bit further down past Nolan Breeding and just basically have Nolan Breeding be its own little kind of siding, so to speak. In fact, that actually is probably going to be exactly what we want to do. So on that note, I mean, now that I've shown off how to fix the mistake that we made, let's see if we can fix this second mistake and get connected to New York again. We might have to restart this mission just because I'm playing around with learning things a bit more than I probably would have expected. But for now, what we're going to want to do is we're going to go ahead and delete you. We're going to delete all this crisscross stuff. We don't need any of that stuff. So this is the station itself. We don't care about that. There's the crisscross there. What we're going to do is we're going to have this train line come along here and just kind of come along the outside here. And it's going to merge. We want it to merge along to the left side as soon as it feels like it's able to. I guess we need to make sure. Okay, there we go. We want to come all the way down to here, it looks like. So we'll buy that, and then we'll have the other line do the same thing, and it is going to merge, I guess, presumably with the close side, because that will be the right-hand side. It doesn't need to go across, right? So, let me just let the train move out of the way. Let's pause it first. Okay, I don't want to look at that. Let's pause it this way. All right, so left side can get into the left side, or right side comes along this way. There doesn't need to be a crisscross here because nothing needs to crisscross here at all. The crisscross happens way back here, which is fine going into the train station, but everything else along the way should be fine. We might want to add some signals here though, so that trains know when. I guess they'll know over here. We just need them to know when a train has gotten past far enough up here. We might want to put a signal a little bit further up. I don't know if this is too close. It's possible that's too close. But I think we kind of want to make sure we know that a train can, once it's gotten past this, another train can kind of keep going on its merry way. So something like that maybe. I think that would work because, again, we've gotten past this, which means we're clear and another train can move along. And if it stops, it'll stop and hopefully not cover this other track. I think. We might need to play around with the signals a little bit more, but that effectively separates Nolan Breeding from Collins Estate, but it should mean that all of our trains are still good. Yes, they are. So what we want to do with this line is let's actually delete a little bit of this. We're going to delete all of that, I guess, for now. And we're going to bring the New York train. In fact, we're going to delete some of the New York train here. Probably can, let me see, what was I doing? Let's probably trim it right about here. And we'll delete, I always do the wrong button. Trim it right about there and then delete that. Something like that looks good. For now, I might use a single, well, okay, let's just, I kind of want to do a double track right away, to be honest. So, I don't know if we're going to have the money for it, but we're going to try to do a double track right away. I'm going to expand you to double track. All that really means right here is, let's do the side, the one along beside it. And we'll just kind of run it all the way up to here. Yeah, it's going to be kind of expensive, but let's do that. We'll come back up. Let's make sure we do our crisscross so we don't forget that. Pretty much as soon as we can, we will do our crisscross here. I like that it does the opposite, thing very easily for you there. And then after the crisscross, we want to put our signals so that we know that we're going that direction and that direction. And down here, this is where we want to, is that actually doing a tunnel? No, it's just doing dug in. We want this to connect. We're starting to get a little bit crowded over here, to be honest, but we kind of want it to connect down here somewhere. We might have to remove this supply station, but we effectively want this to connect the right side. Okay, do I have it? Why do I look like I have a 3 there? I guess I don't. We want the right side to connect across to the right side of this track. As soon as we're able to. I guess we're going to have to come around the cow stuff here. To the right side, please. We might have to delete the supply thing. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to delete that. So let's bulldoze the supplies. Get a little bit of that money back. Do we get full money back? I haven't even noticed. Oh, this needs to be a track. Oh, I never finished that. Yes, we'll go ahead and lay that. And then over here, we want you to connect pretty much as soon as you can to the right-hand side over there. Okay, looks like there is about the best we're going to do. So we'll do that. And then the left side follows along and connects, yes, to there. And that should be parallel. It is. That's all connected. There is a crisscross here, but it looks like it's crisscrossing the way we want it to. And then that should take care of all the way to New York. And then the way we want to get Thomas Breeding connected is we could probably just do a single line here and then just kind of split it up once it leaves. So what we're going to do is we're going to do one side is going to connect kind of down here somewhere to the right-hand side. The other side is going to come along the other way and probably just kind of merge there, and then we'll just merge it in. Come on. Can you not merge in? Or did I do it close? I might have done it too close. Yeah, but that did it too close. So we want to come from here. Come on. Come from here. Apparently I'm still struggling with learning how to do this a little bit properly. Let's back it up a little bit then. Something like that. And then this can merge in to a single line for now if we don't care about the double lines. But we do want, I guess, to define... okay, so the signals are still defined because it still knows which side is right, which side is left. I probably need some more signals along here, and I definitely need to figure that out. We're going to put... Once this train is fully on here, maybe before, like, right, you can go there, and then you can go there, maybe. This could stop a train blocking it, couldn't it? And I guess we want one that's down here. Once it's cleared the area, I think we want that. I could be wrong about how that all works. This one's a little bit more awkward. And then kind of the same thing over here, I think. Just train track stuff along the way. I guess we're going to put the supply tower, once we have the money for it, where the merge is down here. But we don't really have money for it right now. But this does mean, and doing it this way, and I kind of like this way a little bit, because it means all these different stations, which is a little bit different from how we did Railroad Corp, but maybe we should have done it this way. These are all like independent. Once we've gotten onto this Nolan breeding here, it's like a siding. Like, we don't have to worry about any blocking at all because these trains then become independent of the ones going to Collins Estate. So I think this is going to work, and I think this is a good way to do it. We'll see if I can recover this save after wasting some time trying to figure out how to do all of this. At some point, we need to fix the train line over here. And there's a way to do all of this with 4 lines as well. But for the moment, what we might do is just have these left 2 lines be going that direction, the right 2 lines go in this direction, and just leave it like that. But I think this will work. I like it. I like that I've learned how to do it. There's definitely probably some things that I'm making mistakes of still and things to learn. But for now, I think it looks pretty good. I could get a connection over here. Once we get some money, just to get a little bit extra bonus from that. That might not be bad. But there we go, guys. A little bit overtime. But it's a different way of doing things than how we were doing it with Railroad Corp. But Railroad Corp have its own challenges, right? I mean, you can only have 3 lines. There's also lots of challenges with Railroad Corp. So I think the way this is done is it's going to take a little bit of getting used to mentally for me. But once we get used to it, I think it's going to be a good system overall. And so far, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. That was my one frustration, figuring out how to do the siding thing. It's a little bit weird that they can only go to the specified platform. They can't just go to whichever open platform they can find. That part's a little bit weird, but I don't think that's something that we can get used to that. We just look at the utilization of the platforms and we just spread them out accordingly. So there we go, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this slightly different way of doing things. But I think it'll work, and we'll see if we can either recover this save or we'll run through, or we'll have to restart this one now that we've learned a few new things. We'll see. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.